All right, so today is my first time trying to wash my daughter's hair. I'm going to be using these Cantu products here as well as pink lotion, and let's see how I do. All right, so today we're going to do Cali girl's hair. I've never done it before, but we're going to try to give it a shot. First, I guess I got to get these things out of there. I'm not exactly sure how to do it, but we're going to give it a try. You ready?
Yes.
You going to be good for me? Good. All right. So first, we're going to start with this one. Try to get this out. All right, so taking out these rubber band ties can be a little bit difficult, fellas, but don't be discouraged. You really can't technically hurt their head. Just make sure that you're trying to take it out in the same manner that it was put in, meaning over and under, you know, however that it was put in is the way that you're going to need to kind of take it out. So you see I'm struggling a little bit, but if you keep working with it and follow the pattern, it's kind of easy once you get the hang of it. This was my first time taking out these ties, so it took me a little bit of time, but I have faith in you guys out there. You got it. I say sorry, boo boo. I can't say sorry, boo boo.
No.
What's your name? I gotta say sorry, Cali?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, Cali. All right, so that's one. We are one down. You wanna hold them?
Yes.
Oh, I thought I had one. Hold on. All right, no worries. We're gonna put this in super fast mode, okay? We'll put this one on your wrist. That's one. Look at that. She got a lot of hair, right? All right, so we gotta do the next one.
But I don't know what. How about so?
All right.
Stop! It's no show with the slide!
All right, well, you play with that one. I'm gonna start the next one, okay? This one may be a little easier. Yep, it is. The other one that was just tangled on your head. All right, so on the pony too, it's a little bit easier, but still, you know, when they're moving and things of that sort, it can be a little bit difficult and challenging, but I have faith in you guys. You can get through it just like I did. Just take your time, breathe, and focus on trying to get each of the ponytails out so you can get ready for the wash. That's two.
Two.
One. Here, hold this one. Two. All right, last one. I know y'all probably didn't even know she had all this hair, but she does. She's the third ponytail back here.
Papa!
All right, and that's three.
Leah.
All right, so
Okay.
now that we have the hair out like so, it's time to go ahead and try to wash this thing. It's a lot of hair, you know, she's a little lion, a lioness. And we have our little setup here. We're gonna use some Cantu products today. That's pretty much what her mom uses, so it's a very good product. Keeps your hair going. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Ready to get your hair washed?
Yes.
You gonna let daddy do it?
Yes.
Give me five. Give me five. All right, come on.
Yeah.
Say, come with us.
Come on.
All right.
Come on. Bye.
So we already have this laid out. It's pretty secure. We're gonna lay her here so that we can get all her hair into the sink without getting it everywhere, because I know she's gonna do all this. So we're at the sink now.
So?
Here, all I did was I folded one of our beach towels, one of our pink and white beach towels, and I just put a little play school broomstick in between, just something to balance her neck so that she doesn't fall. She has some kind of balance as I'm washing her hair. And of course, make sure you check the temperature. Don't want to burn your little lady. And then she'll be all crying, and then her mom will give me a call. It'll be a big ordeal. So make sure you check the temperature. We're gonna let it run for a little bit just to make sure that it's at a good temp. And we're gonna get started. Lay down. No. I already got the temperature. This is their hair. How are you gonna do your hair? You gotta let me wash your hair. Look, you're gonna lay your head right here. It's gonna be, I'm not gonna do it hard. I'm gonna go soft, like this. Soft water. Soft, come on. Turn around. This is where good negotiation skills come in. You gotta kind of bribe them a little bit, but she finally let me do it. So now let's get this thing started. I got you. All right, so we're gonna start with the shampoo. We're gonna start with this shampoo here. Cantu for kids. Let's just read the directions. It says wet hair completely and then massage while wet into the root of the hair. And of course, more negotiations need to go into place because they get a little nervous, they get scared, they're used to their mother doing it. So you got to kind of just stay patient and, you know, let them feel the water, let them get a little bit comfortable. And she may even need a treat or a lollipop or something. So that might be my next option if she doesn't sit still and let me go ahead and begin. But got to keep going. And if you have an active toddler like my Cali girl, then you're going to definitely be doing a lot of negotiations as she's pretty antsy and playing with the faucet and won't let me go ahead and get started. But I'm going to go ahead and bring out the big guns, which is a lollipop, and this way she'll probably sit and let me get started. All right, so I had to give her a lollipop, as you see, to calm her down a little bit. She's doing a little bit better. Her hair is pretty much wet now all the way through. So we can go ahead and begin with the shampoo. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit in my hand, about a palm full, I would say. And we're gonna go ahead and put it gently through her hair as the instructions say. Now it's time to scratch that scalp, make sure you get all up and through it. She has a lot of hair, so I gotta make sure I get the back, you know, what they call the kitchen. Yeah, we're in the kitchen. Literally and figuratively. Okay. Okay. What? I'm almost there. Try not to get it in her ears. This way, you know, it helps not get any kind of infection. She's definitely prone to a few ear infections. So this is actually another way of preventing that is by doing her hair in the sink. I know some people might say, why not just do it in the tub? But it definitely helps keep the soap out of her ears and the moisture so that you can cut down on those ear infections. All right. All right, so we're gonna speed through this rinsing process, but the goal is just keep it out of her ear as much as possible and just try to remove all of the soap from her hair so we can move on to the next step. And at this point, we're just trying to get it out, but it's always a good chance to say your ABCs or a favorite nursery rhyme, anything you want to do, but try to keep them calm and still. That's the biggest thing as you know, massage the scalp, make sure that all of the soap is out. All right, now we're gonna move into the conditioning stage. One last stage, what's this?
Conditioners.
Yes, it's called conditioner, right? All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit in my hand. Wait, let's see what it says. What does it say? Apply generous amount. We don't know what generous means. So again, about a palm full. Oh my God. Hey, hold on. About a palm full. She has a lot of hair, so.
Let's go.
You ready? All right, so this is the conditioning phase of this process. We use Cantu. It just makes the child's hair a lot more manageable, especially if you have a child like mine where she has such a lot of hair. So it's a good thing to go ahead and get a lot of conditioner in there. Try to start at the root and work your way out to the tips. And another thing is I was laying her down. As you see now, I started to bring her up so I can see exactly what I need, if I need any more or anything like that.
Get crazy.
It's crazy. All right, a little bit more conditioner. Make sure we get it all. We're gonna section it off a little bit with the comb. Make sure that we're getting everything. This is the back here. And now I'll just make sure I go through the back. She still has a few of these lines. I ain't gonna act like I just did that line, but you know, it helps. All right, so at this point, you wanna make your sections. Good thing is that her lines pretty much stayed from when I took the bowls out of her hair. So now I'm just rubbing the conditioner through and making sure that I use a comb to kind of comb it through, like actually comb all of the conditioner through so that it's not heavy in too many areas and it's getting from the root all the way to the tip. And also making sure that it's a little bit more manageable by going through it. And don't be nervous like I was here. It's okay if you get to a little kink. You can go ahead and just comb through it. And that's what the conditioner is made for, is to make it more manageable. So that's the goal. You like it? All right, let's rinse it out. Come on. Final step of this process is getting this conditioner out. Don't touch it because it's gonna get hot. I got you. This is nice and cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's all right. Hold your sucker. All right. Let's get this conditioner up out of your head. Make sure that it all comes out. This acts as a detangler. At least that's what I was told. Mommy uses it all the time, so we're trying to use the same products. I don't want to get off script and use something that we've never used before. And let me just make sure I get the back. Get a little bit of that back off of there. And it's okay if you leave a little bit. I mean, you can have a little conditioner in your hair, but you want to try to get it all out if you can. All right. Is that everything? You're pretty good. Come on.
Now it's time to dry her hair. And yes, I did get her a little bit wet. Don't laugh at me, but it's my first time. But it's okay because the main goal was to make sure that hair was nice and clean and smelling fresh and manageable. So I think we're on the right track.
And we're going to go ahead and get the hair dry a little bit. Then we'll put the rest of the little products in. What's wrong?
I do by myself.
Daddy's cleaning your hair. You over it? Okay. She wants to clean her hair by herself. Try it on. Is it dry? Is it dry? So now we're going to use I guess it's the styling cluster. No? Okay. Which now we'll go to the conditioning detangler. All right. That's great. No. I'm gonna do it anyway. Come on. We're just gonna get it all nice and wet and make sure that there are no tangles. I believe that that's what it's for. Detangler. That's what it makes sense to me. So for dads like me, just read the instructions. It says to, spray and comb through. So I got the spraying part. Now I guess it's time to do the comb through part. All right. We're gonna section this little part off here. Hold on, Cal. And we're gonna just comb through, hopefully, so that, you hear that? Yeah, we wanna make sure that we get, hey, stop. Leave that alone. We just don't want it to be tangled. We wanna go ahead and make sure that we get each section to be nice and loosey-goosey.
My loosey-goosey.
Yes, loosey-goosey. See, she knew. That's,
She knew?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do with this product.
Do you feel like the product's working?
Do I feel like the product's working? Absolutely. Look at that. Look at that. It's just gliding through. And I'll leave that hair alone, but we'll get a little bit of it. All right, go.
And just don't forget to get all your sections. I almost forgot the back, but I sprayed a little bit more of the product, the detangler, and I'm just going to keep going through until all of those little kinks are out and she's nice and loosey-goosey, as we said earlier.
All right, so that part is done. This is over with. Now we're gonna go over to a product that everyone has seen this in their house. I know, I've seen this since I was probably 10 years old. It's either this or some cocoa butter, yeah. So you take a little bit of this, just some moisturizer.
What is it?
And just some pink lotion, just a little bit of pink hair lotion. It might stay in there a little bit because you know it's thick, you know, but it definitely does well in the hair for moisture. And don't be worried if it's a little pink in their hair. It will definitely go away. But we try to put that in there so that when she wakes up in the morning, her hair is a lot more manageable. Trust me, you want to do this. And we'll just grab a little bit for the edges here. I hear that baby hair is in, so I want to make sure she has those exquisite edges. All right. What you think, Callie? Is it nice? All right.
How you like it, Cali?
Daddy.
Daddy doing a good job?
Yes.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. And we have one more stop, or one more step, should I say. We're gonna take this styling custard and massage this in the hair as well. And this is just more so to make sure that she doesn't wake up with a lion's mane. You know, it's a little bit more manageable in the morning so she can go to school and be fine, right? You wanna be fine in school? Yes. Yes? All right. All right. I'm taking in sections and just make sure that it's all up in there. How you feel, Cal?
Good.
Daddy did a good job? Huh? You like it? All right. So that's pretty much in there. Might put a little bit more just to make sure that it's nice and moisturized, especially this back, because I can see that I didn't really truly get the back, but you want to, you know, see the natural texture of the hair and make sure that it's nice and moisturized. So, hey, can I have some of that sucker? No? Oh, that's not nice. I can have one lick?
Sure.
One lick. Oh, thank you. I just wanted to lick at the lollipop, not your lips, but okay. That's sweet too, baby. All right. All right. So that's pretty much wraps it up. Let me see if I have a towel. Get my hands. Oh, look at there. You know, in cyber world, towels just pop up. You need a towel? Pop your hands? No? All right, cool. Hold that. Boom.
Cali, how did Daddy do?
Good.
I did a good job?
Yes.
Give me 5.
Would you let him wash your hair again? Are you soaking wet?
Yes.
You're wet? I'm wet too because you kept getting up.
When Mommy does it, does she make you wet? I do?
Yes.
No.
All right, so now it's time to add a little bow. This is something I love to do, but you don't have to, especially if your daughter's getting ready to go to sleep. But I like to add it just to give her a little color. You can usually buy these on Amazon, usually come in about a 3-pack or a 5-pack in multiple different colors. And you just put the bow on any way that you can get it. You just want to make sure that it's around, their ears are out, as well as all of the hair in the back of their head is also out. And it usually gives a pretty unique look. So I love them. It's good for parents on the go. Don't have to do their hair. Just throw a bow in and keep it moisturized, and you should be fine. And that's pretty much it. What do you guys think? I think I did a pretty good job, especially for my first time. Got her a little wet and had some difficulties here and there, but all in all, I think I did a great job. So for you first-time fathers out there, don't be afraid to take on the challenge of washing your little girl's hair. They'll love it in the long run.
How you like your hair? Is it pretty? Let me see. Shake your hair like this. Is it loose? Yeah. It feel good? Let me smell. Can I smell it? Let me smell. Ah, it smells good.
Smell like water?
Yeah, it smells like water and shampoo.
Shampoo?
Yes. So we had to use a lollipop to get through it, but she did it. Oh. All right. Let's say goodbye to the people. Say thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. And I know it probably isn't the best. It's not maybe what her mother does, but at the same token, we got through it, and a lot of fathers out there, just stick with it. You'll get better over time. I'm sure I will as well. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Stop, Cal.
And keep them away from the faucet. Hey, stop wasting my water bill. Say bye-bye. Let's go.
Say subscribe.
Say subscribe down here. Subscribe down here.
Say you my baby.
You're my fat. You're my baby.
You my fat.
You're my
Okay. And cut.
And once again, I used Cantu products for my first time doing my daughter's hair. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time.
Say bye. Say toodles.